Good morning. It's July 24th, 2026. I've been up, I don't know, since 3 o'clock this morning. I went to bed. My days and nights have been something. It has been my pleasure to be able to take a nap when I needed one. So this morning, I've been getting a lot of messages from Spirit, I've been getting a lot of direction. So anyway, I've about got my little nook set up so that I can begin telling stories from here. I'm so excited to announce what's coming up. Just a little bit longer. Be patient with me. I'm about 54 years old. Vanita, my best friend, she is out there somewhere enjoying, hopefully, herself. I know she is. Gosh, I should start over that because I got all flustered when I think of her because I loved her so much. And she used to tell me all the time, you need to write it down, you need to write it down, you need to write it down, you need to write it down. Well, I wrote it down. Wrote it down last year. I've been waiting until I've been saying I was going to publish my book now for probably since August of last year. And it just has not worked out to publish this book yet. Now I know why. Because it's going in a whole... Sometimes we think small, right? And sometimes we don't think we could do anything at all. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. And so Spirit has to show us that that we too should believe in ourselves. All that we believe in others, why can't we apply that to ourselves? It's not being puffed up or vain. We need a good, healthy dose of ego. Anyway, so all that is coming out in the wash. Thank you, Martha, for giving me that. My head, and it never goes away. It'll all come out in the wash. Got all those little things in there. Can't wait to pass them on. And I guess as I am now. So anyway, this book I got, or this deck of cards I got at the Purple Door Apothecary in Sparta, North Carolina. Oh, I whistled when I said that. The Little Witch's Oracle Deck by Ariel Kusby, Kusby. Art by Olga Balmart. I love this. It just jumped out at me. And of course, I just written a book about the Little Witch, who's in the series that I wrote, or a set of 3, a saga. Okay, so anyway, so I asked my cards for direction, or for me. I needed a card for me. It gave me 2, and now I know why. Because shadow, or a side for me that I need, and a side for me that I need. 2 sides to the same coin. And I drew the wolf and the unicorn. And both of these I need for myself before I could ever be it for anyone else. The wolf is what they told me to read first. The wolf. The Untamed Fierceness Adventure. The Untamed, a Fierceness and Adventure. The wolf is a wild and fierce creature that makes its home in the vast wilderness. Distinctly related to the tamer dog, the wolf reveals the darker and more feral nature of beasts that have not been domesticated by humans. This card asks you to embrace the animal parts of yourself that are wild. Is there a part of you that wants to howl? To run free through the trees instead of going to school? Oh yeah, it was always a part of that for me. The wolf wants you to join in its untamed forest prowl. When was the last time you expressed yourself as fully as you wanted, even if it was gnarly or loud or strange? The wolf is perhaps best known for its howl, its feral expression of animal feeling. Many fear the wolf and its eerie sounds because they do not allow themselves to acknowledge their own nature. Remember that at a basic level, humans are animals. Find appropriate times and places to honor the instincts that come from this part of yourself, such as exercising. I always had an issue finding appropriate times. I didn't realize there was a such thing as an appropriate time. Self-control. Taking care of your bodily needs and expressing strong emotions in healthy ways. And for all of you women out there, taking care of your bodily needs means much more than just taking care of your man or your partner's bodily needs. Because it's not always a man now. Now that we're all open and honest, you may be in a bisexual relationship, you may be in a heterosexual relationship, or you may be in a gay relationship. Makes no difference to me. It's you, not me. I'm just saying whatever. I'm a woman, so I'm going to relate to that. So whatever situation you find yourself in, make sure you're taking care of your bodily needs too. It's important. It's called balance. Okay. So, the little witch practice. Keep wolves wild blessing. Next time you are feeling a lot of pent-up energy, such as anger, frustration, hunger, or even positive emotions, like love or excitement, try howling like a wolf. Oh! Either alone or with a friend. Sorry if that was too loud. I heard the rooster crow. Either alone or with a friend. Find a place where it will be safe for you to make a lot of noise. Then raise your face toward the sky and let loose, making whatever sounds feel good to you. Afterwards, say this blessing. May my howl serve as a magical offering to the wolf, protection and well-being to the wolf of the wilderness and to the sacred wild that lives inside me. Felt good, didn't it? And then the next card I pulled, okay, that was on page 34 and 35, right? And then I pulled these two fell out at the same time. The unicorn being the second one that they wanted me to read. Of course, the unicorn, which is ironically the card that usually comes out when I'm pulling cards for Jean. The unicorn. Kindness, open-heartedness, but this time he said it was for me, both cards. Joy, kindness, open-heartedness, joy. The unicorn is one of the greatest, greatest, I guess you can. The unicorn is one of the gentlest and kindest creatures in the universe. Its heart is pure and innocent, meaning it has only good intentions, which it follows up with loving actions. When you pull the unicorn, you know the brightest magic is headed your way. But will you be able to recognize and accept it when it comes? When in doubt, know that the unicorn only approaches those who have a similarly kind nature. Trust the message of the unicorn. Simply through your existence, you bring joy and light into the world. Do you hear that? Somebody needs to hear it. Simply through your existence. For you just to exist. You bring joy and light into the world. When you embrace these aspects of yourself, you will attract more of them to your life. When you can look in the mirror and bring yourself joy. Oh, peoples, the love that you're capable of giving others, it exponentially multiplies to a place you can't even understand. The unicorn lives in a natural state of joy and love, leaving glittering trails of love-infused rainbows everywhere it goes. Perhaps you, too, have this ability. In modern times, it's not always easy to be the unicorn, but we need its love more than ever. If you're brave enough to radiate kindness and positivity, the world will be a far more beautiful place. It just will. It will. And the little witch practice, the unicorn dream spell. Mind you, this is on page 32 and 33. At first, the unicorn may feel most comfortable visiting you in dreams, By your bedside table, leave out a small dish of water mixed with a pinch of silver or rainbow biodegradable glitter. Before you fall asleep, twirl the water clockwise with your finger 7 times and repeat this incantation aloud. Kind and gentle unicorn, I ask you to come to me, sweetly infuse my dreams with joy and positivity. Now, I think that is beautiful. And to those of you out there that don't believe in spells or speaking them, don't do it. Have you ever cast your penny into a well and made a wish? Sometimes, well, no, all times. When my children were little, I grasped some charlatan's view of what God was and decided that I needed to destroy all of their magic, all of their beliefs in magic and Christmas and Easter. And what did it really matter if they believed that? It matters a lot because you need to be able to dream, to have an imagination, to be able to write stories in your own mind, to explore possibilities, to ask questions, to dream, to wonder why. Why? I love that now. I just wanted it to go away when my kids were little because that's what was done to me, and I dare say that's what was done to my parents, so it's not on them. Not on them at all. Not on them at all. Not on them at all. If that, speaking those little incantations, I say little, they're very powerful to me because I believe them. And why do I believe them? Because I dare to believe them, because I want to, because it's my choice, and it's just my choice. You don't have to. Are they real? It doesn't matter, does it? Only if you're trying to control me or want to make me like you. So whatever works for you. I choose to love and howl at the moon like a crazy wolf. Ow! What does it matter? If I want to run around quack, quacking like a duck, what does it matter if I'm having fun and I'm not bothering you, I'm causing you no harm? Or do I look stupid to who? My question to you today is, why does it matter what anybody else thinks about you? You're doing no harm to others. Sometimes the very thing we need is permission to just be ourselves. And the only person that can give us that is ourselves. I don't want to see who everybody else wants you to be. Actually, I don't want to know that. I want to know you. And I don't want you to know a watered down version of me, or a version of me that's jaded, that's someone else's opinion. I want you to know me. So if you truly want to know me, you'll get to know me, not what someone else says. So when I'm getting to know you, it will be you, all of you. And this is me. So in the coming weeks, sooner than I probably have anticipated, I'm going to be launching a part of me that has been a long time coming. Shout out to you, Vanita. I listened. I heard. I actually did. I did write it and continue to write. There's just more. Now that I have a place that I can actually focus on writing and get away to and come away to and not hide, but it's a place where I feel safe to explore magic. I say magic. Closing my eyes and daring to dream, to me, that's magic. So, in all of your getting today, get understanding of who you are, not who someone else says that you are, of who you are. And be blessed, my friend. Howl at the moon, be your feral self, or just love and spread sparkles and glitters everywhere. Just by being a kind heart, first and foremost to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. How could you say anyone else does if you don't even give that to yourself? That's what I'm learning. So thank you for listening. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. There's supposed to be some really great things going on astrologically, if you believe that way. No matter how you believe, because I really don't care. As long as you're happy. Or I should say happy. Does that really? As long as you have moments of joy. Of looking at yourself. And when you look at yourself, you're not disgusted. You're at home. To be at home inside oneself. That's the greatest gift I could ever give anybody, is to tell them it's possible. So, from my home to yours, I say peace and rest you deserve. Why, you say? Because of who you are, not what you do. I love you. I hope you love yourself.